So guys, in today's video I wanna share some of the things I've done to take control of my life, right? And it's in the world we live in, it's oftentimes very easy for you to make videos in this topic and based on some sort of experience or from what the people will have said, what they have said and whatnot. Look, I'm not saying this video will directly just impact you like this, where you'll be able to take this action and then your life will change over time. Impossible. That's not how it works. Like the videos that we consume, oftentimes we just consume it and we go about our life. Like we get inspired for a few minutes, a few days, and then if you don't have the right place in mind or the right routine, the right daily routine, then it all means nothing. So here's what you can do. Right, first of all, listening to this and make some notes if that might be helpful. But this is what I did. So the moment I felt like life is controlling me, I had less control what to do, and so I felt some type of way. I thought, okay, I need to move country. Then I thought I need to change my job. Then I thought maybe it's the people I'm hanging around with. Then I thought maybe it's the family around me. I just made a lot of like, oh my God, it could be all of this. So number one thing I had to do is to get it straight with me. Like, when you say you want to change your life, what does that even mean? When you say you want to control when you say you want to have control over your life, what do you mean by that? And I think I boiled down into, I felt like I was constantly moving, chasing the time, whether it's for work, but I was constantly like on top of everything. Not on top, I was constantly running after everything. You know, I would get up, oh my god, I'm gonna be late for work, right, get ready, go to work, do what I need to do to survive, come back home, exhausted, right, okay, I need to, do something for myself, alright, I don't feel like cooking, alright, takeaway, bam, delivery, food come through, eat the food. Haven't moved my body much. I was sat on my desk, cold all day long. Right, let's go to the gym. Go to the gym, quick session, because I haven't got time. I have to go home to sleep so I can repeat the same nonsense over again. Right, so acknowledge that was actually quite useful. It's just like, fuck man, what am I doing with my life? Okay, cool, what can you do? Well, I felt like I didn't have as much time for myself. Number one change I done was this one here. Right, I need more time. So how do you get more time? Get up earlier. Okay, right. Does that work for you? Well, we'll find out. Then I started by the challenge, a seven-day challenge to wake up at 5 a.m. And I've seen the difference. I don't know if it worked for everyone, but I see the difference. I have more time for my plate, right? I got up at 5 a.m. My work starts at 9 o'clock, so I was like, okay, I got 4 hours window here to do as much as I can. So for me, it was simple. Okay, right, first thing is, I need to get my body moving. I wasn't really used to it. I was like, you know what? I'm not used to anything. Everything is new, so that's how you break new. That's why you create new routines, right? You have to break through that cycle where you feel like there's friction or whatever. So, boom! I woke up the next day, right? Like I barely had any sleep. Feel like 2 hours. I don't even know how many hours sleep I had. Alright, cool. Let's push through the day. So I went through the day. I got up, went to the gym. Okay, had a nice session. Maybe it was the coffee that I had. That helped me just pushing through. Then got home, I showered immediately, did my thing. Right, I had like, oh my god, I have some time. I'm like, god damn, what just happened? I have time right now. So those 2 hours, I felt like I needed to do something with it. I didn't know what to do with it because it didn't plan properly, but that was okay. So I just used the time to do random stuff, like cooking and cleaning the house, just do that stuff. By the time I need to log in here online, join my first meeting, I had the house clean, I had breakfast, and I hadn't been to the gym. Cool. I do hybrid, so the day I'm at home, it was like, oh my god, I have time to do so X, Y, Z. So, finished work, guess what happened? I found myself with more time, less stressed, less of, oh, I'm naked or whatever. I did end up sleeping early that night, but it just made everything much easier. The following day I woke up a lot earlier and I did the same routine over and over again. So, that was the first thing, taking control of my time, guys. That really made a big difference, just because, I don't know, I just felt like I had more control. I think it just gave more purpose, and that was the key difference for me. And then obviously once you get that time, then you need to be sure you are consistent with it. And sometimes we need strength, we need energy, we need to do that. So then I start to do things that I personally do, it's just me, that helps me. So prayer is my number, it helps a lot. Just praying to God, listen God, I'm so confused, I don't know what's going on here. Now that I'm trying to do this new routine, please give me the strength I need to push forward, to stick to it. And 6 months later, things just been amazing to say the least. Just more time, and then it's time to do some things like that you do that makes you be more mentally clear. Besides prayer, meditation, what has been a big one for me, and then you start incorporate things that you like, then reading books and all that stuff. Again, all this didn't happen the first week, by the way. All that took, it has its own time. Like, it just took a while, but I got to it eventually. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't like, yes, this is how it's gonna work, but I got to that eventually. So when I start introducing small bits here and there, I start to get a sense of having more control of my life. And now the question is, what really changed besides waking up early? Nothing else changed. Everything else was in there. All my friends, everything was just there. I just had more time, and I felt less stressed, and that removes a lot of friction of, just a lot of tension, I should say, from the things I wanted to do. Then I said, okay, we need to start eventually this YouTube channel. I needed to, get back on my routine, creating that. And then that's when everything clicked. I created a routine around that, and that's the key thing. If your life right now is not routine based or system based, you will struggle, right? Because we work really well when we have a routine. Right now your routine could be simple as you wake up, then you rush to work, then you finish work, you're there at work, you can't be bothered, but then you just have to do it because it's life. Then you move from work, you go somewhere else, meet your friends, and next time you know, you have to go home and reset the whole thing. Like, everyone has a routine. It's just the same cycle. It's just repeating the same nonsense we do every day. But it's just about making that cycle, that system, that routine meaningful to you. And if there's anything that you can take from it, it's just to remember that nothing happens like that. Nothing. Everything takes time. So taking control of your time will be a good start. It's really, really a good start. If you can then cut off a few things, which I did along the way, like social media, alcohol, smoking weed, just a lot of vices really. When along the way, I started cutting these things up, and everything became a lot clearer. And I even went a bit further now this year. I got myself a Whoop band where I can track my sleep, everything basically with Whoop. You can track a lot of stuff, which is good. So again, nothing happened like this, but one step at a time. Okay, so if you want to take control of your life, maybe you need more time. But if your time is not the issue, then you need to look about your daily habits. What are you doing? And then over time, guys, you will start to get rid of things like I mentioned already. And also for guys, pornography is a big one. That shit drains your energy, man. I can't lie, you will feel drained. So if you can cut that as well, quit that nonsense, alcohol, weed, limit social media, just a few things, will stack it up, and then you feel like this, you feel so right, so okay to come to a camera and making video without having that hesitation, that comparison, that fear. I don't feel that at all. I'm here talking to you guys right now. And so yeah, this is one way you can take control of your life. There are plenty of ways I can imagine, but everything stacks up, but you gotta start somewhere. Choose your heart really well, and I'll catch you guys soon, okay? You take care of yourself, guys. Ciao. Peace.